All right, what's happening, everybody? Welcome to the hot seat with OG Tony. I'm Chris Gonzalez, joined by OG Tony, Justin
Hi.
Terrell, and Big Glenn. How's it going, guys?
Doing fantastic, man.
Doing good, doing good. A little bit under the weather, a little stomach problem, but hanging
Oh,
in
I
there.
gotta refresh the
Man.
page. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm hanging in there. But he had to leave again. He's crazy.
He
But
did. He gave him your stomach problems.
yep, evidently. Hey, let's jump right into the big news of the day. Two or three stories, and then we'll jump into the hot seat part and the true or not true questions. But
Oh,
did want to
yeah.
bring up
You are
what
false.
don't start that shit. But Baltimore, they some people say they reneged. We'll get everybody's opinion on that because the dude just had meniscus surgery not too long ago, and there was no way he was going to pass. There was no way he was going to pass physical. There's no way humanly possibly he could have passed a physical. So I think they looked out there at the landscape and hey, maybe we could just go keep our picks and get Henderson. Hendrickson. So let's he didn't pass the physical. We're not taking him. Something definitely happened. I know a lot of people are going crazy, a lot of analysts and stuff on TV. But yeah, Baltimore signed Trey Hendrickson to a 4-year, $112 million deal. Guys, that's for like what, $29 million a year, 28 million, whatever. That's a pretty good deal as far as market value goes, I think. So, Chris, what do you think? What Baltimore did? Do you think that they really was worried about the health of Hendrickson, or excuse me, not Hendrickson, of Max Crosby, or do you think, hey, man, they said we don't need to do this deal?
Uh, I think they found something that they didn't like. Because from what I hear, the doctor staff there at Baltimore are pretty strict and probably one of the stricter ones in the league when it comes to stuff like players wanting to play injured, trying to get back on the field. I get they're pretty strict, and the way I took it, the owner of the Ravens pretty much goes by what them doctors say too when it comes to medical things. So, I, so they knew before the trade that they even done that trade that he wasn't going to pass that physical, but they must have saw something in when they got to examine that knee. They must have saw something that concerned them more uh, than what they thought. Uh, I, I think they did. I think that's why it happened because all the things I'm hearing is Trey Hendrickson, when going to Baltimore, one of the reasons he wanted to go to Baltimore was because he was going to get to play on the opposite side of Max Crosby. Like he was excited about that opportunity and how that was going to help free him up some because hey, you're going to have another one of the other top edge rushers in the league on the other side of you, and we all know how what Hendricks has been doing. So I think there's kind of got cold feet. They something spooked them a little bit, and they decided to move on. Uh, it just so happened that they had already been because from what I understand, they were trying to get Hendrickson as well anyway, and have both of them.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a great deal for Baltimore. I heard the Colts were heavily involved and was close at one point of maybe getting Hendrickson, but didn't work out. I think it's a great signing for Baltimore. You get to keep your picks. I think it's the best of both worlds. So I know there's a lot of upset people, but I understand why they did it.
I don't. I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing for the Raiders because if you look at all the moves the Raiders made yesterday, and then you add Max Crosby back into that,
Yes.
I mean, they're setting in pretty good shape, and they're and where they're at in their salary cap wise, like they can afford to keep
Yep.
Crosby, so it's not
Yep.
it didn't really mess them up too much in that way, and so I mean was other teams. I'm sure there's going to be teams that are still going to be wanting Crosby if they do decide they want to move him.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's. I think there'll still be some teams interested. Uh, Justin, what do you think about this deal?
Yeah, I'm still kind of curious to hear more about the Max Crosby deal. I think, um, it kind of sucks that seeing Max Crosby go to a new place, get a new fresh start. hopefully he's going to have a great year. And then now he has to go back. But at the same time, look at all the moves that the Raiders they got, and so maybe it's a win-win for now it may be a win-win for Max Crosby. Hey, I got hurt. Now I don't have to worry about trying to take a physical and pass to go to another team now. Now I can stay in Las Vegas, rehab my knee or whatever the injury was, and I can come back, play with the team that now we have a new revitalized life in us with the new quarterback and some more added pieces. And then, Baltimore getting Hendrickson. I kind of thought like maybe they when the physical came out, when they backed out of the trade, the physical came out that he failed. I kind of felt like, okay, maybe that was already coming. I felt like they were already going to go after Trey Hendrickson, or I thought maybe they were trying to get one or the other and ended up getting both of them, and we're like, oh shit, we can't afford both of them. And that's kind of maybe they're like, all right, we'll back out and just use the physical excuse.
Okay. Big Glenn, what's your take?
I think it's a little bit of both. I think the doctors with the Ravens probably saw something they didn't like, and the Ravens also saw a deal that they liked themselves personally, so they wanted to go ahead and back out. Because the old Triple H saying it's what's best for business and stuff. So, but I think they wanted to get, at least get some of that back. So that's why they went and got Henderson and kept their picks.
Yeah. I kind of agree with you guys. Let's move on from there and let's talk a little Indianapolis Colts. They got the quarterback. They're keeping him. 2-year deal, $88 million. With incentives, could be worth up to $50 million a year. So he could get us $50 million. So it could be a 2-year deal with incentives worth up to $100 million. So, Chris, your take on Daniel Jones? Do you think the Colts overpaid? Do you like where the Colts are at with Jones and some of the other moves they made with Arden Key and Michael Clemens being added to the defense?
No, I like what the Colts have done so far. I think the two deep they were trying to add depth at the defensive line. I think getting the Nandi and Edwards were a good step in that direction to help with depth with DeForest Buckner and Stewart. So I like what we're doing on defensive side of the ball. I think our corners are going to be healthy, and I think I like the Daniel Jones move. I don't think we really overpaid for him too much. Got a 2-year deal. About $44 million a year. It could go up to almost. It could end up being $100 million with incentives. But you were going to have to pay him $38 for the 1 year. So,
yep.
And you got him for two. You get him for the 2 years. And ain't too. You didn't sign him to a 3, 4, 5 year deal where if something happens this year, if he gets hurt or if he don't look the same coming off that injury, you're not stuck to him for 3 or 4 years. It's a deal you can move off pretty easy if you end up having to move off of it if things don't work out. So yeah, I like it. Plus, it sounds like he's going to be ready. They think he's going to be ready for week 1. They don't think he's going to miss any time from the injury from last year. So yeah, I like where the Colts are sitting at so far.
Okay, I kind of agree. Yeah, I did see that he said he'll be ready for the start of the season, so that's good news. Hopefully that'll pan out.
He was on McAfee today, right
Yes.
right after they announced that a deal was done.
Yep, yeah, I seen that. Justin, what do you think?
If you're talking, you're muted.
I was muted. Thank you. Gosh dang it. No, I think it's a good move. You're paying him basically $30 million a year, but at the end of it, if he does what he needs to do in the incentives, he's going to make up to $50 million a year. So it's a good move. He still gets his $100 million, but if he still could get his $100 million if he plays the way he's supposed to, which could turn into another long-term contract, or if he doesn't look like he did when he played those first 8 weeks before getting hurt. Then they can look at, all right, well, maybe we just go. We can try to trade him away, and eat that money. Or again, you're not, like Chris said, you're not tied to him long term. So I think it's a solid move, and it keeps guys like Alec Pearson and brings more guys and attracts more guys in from free agency.
Okay. And Big Glenn, what's your take?
I like it. Obviously, nobody was going out but us, obviously, but I did see a few Colts fans across social media and stuff being disappointed that that we had overpaid. Well, I got one thing to say regarding that. Would you rather have some security at quarterback, or do you want to go chase another old pucker? So, that's how I see it. I
Well,
want some security at quarterback.
Yeah, that, and the thing is, people say we overpaid, but okay, if you don't sign him to it, you don't work out a deal with him, and I don't believe anybody was going to match it, so he was going to play for
Yeah.
us this year for 38. Okay, what happens if he plays the whole season like he did the first 8 weeks last week? Now next season,
Yep,
you're going to have
absolutely.
to sign him to a $55-60 million contract a year to keep him.
Yep,
So
exactly.
To me, if you think it's a smart move, because now you got him for 2 years. If things work out like you think they're going to work out, almost at a little bit of a discount because of what it could have been if you let it play out. And he has people forget this dude was in the MVP conversation until he broke his leg, and then a couple weeks later blew out his Achilles on the other leg. Like before that, he was playing as good as any quarterback in the league, and it wasn't Deacon and Duncan. Indianapolis had the most explosive plays down the field. I mean, look what Pierce was doing, averaging over 20-something yards a catch. Like, it wasn't Deacon and Duncan. They were taking shots.
Absolutely.
And he got hurt. So, to me, it's a good move to get the deal done now than to wait till after the season, because if things go like you're hoping and like you think they can,
especially if
it's going to cost you a lot more money for them.
Yeah, especially if we win the AFC South and win like a wild card playoff game, then Daniel Jones is going to want a good 55-60 million.
Oh yeah, we was on track to at that time he got hurt. We was in first place. Of the division, the whole division, the whole thing, and the AFC. So I mean, if things would have panned out, we could have been the number one seed. Who knows? We could have been in the Super Bowl. Now you can say what ifs all day long, but if we were in the Super Bowl, he would get paid more than $50 million a year.
Oh, absolutely.
So I mean, yeah, it is what it is. So we'll see how that pans out. Keep an eye on it. Let's jump into the hot seat, guys. First question, your opinion, the greatest athlete of all time. Justin.
Ooh, the greatest athlete of all time. Michael Jordan.
Okay, I'm going to go next. Yeah, Jordan's awful great, but I'm going to go with Michael Phelps.
Okay. He's up there. He's definitely up there.
Big Glenn.
I'm gonna go a little bit unorthodox. It's obviously I'm gonna be a homer on this one, and it ain't who I'm picking. Who I'm picking ain't who you think I'm taking.
Okay,
I'm trying to get my words right here. Obviously, I'm going Peyton Manning because the mind of that dude, man. I mean, his forehead is quite long. So yeah,
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
He's got the greatest.
I
forehead of all
can't
time.
say here and let this happen. I can't say here and let this Peyton Manning hate happen. No, come on now.
Forehead.
No.
Greatest
It's a
forehead.
compliment because
That's not a compliment.
it's a library of information on the history of the NFL,
Okay.
pretty much. And, it's a nod.
Oh Lord.
But yeah, I know y'all were thinking I was going to take Clayton Clark, but not yet. But no, I got to go with Peyton.
Okay. And what about you, Chris?
Oh shit! I didn't think we was gonna be talking about the size of Peyton Manning's forehead.
Yeah,
I didn't either. Yeah, we took a turn.
yeah.
I'm going to go a different route than all you guys. I'm going with Cale Sanderson. Some people might not even know who Cale Sanderson is, but
I don't know who the fuck he is.
you should say you don't know who the fuck he is.
I don't know who the fuck he is.
I don't.
But no,
I'm a 90s kid.
Kale Sanders, he's the coach of Penn State college wrestling team, has led them to
Okay.
all the national championships. He was undefeated in college for Iowa State. He's Olympic champion. Like, the dude's one of the best athletes, in my opinion, ever. Definitely probably the best wrestler so far ever. It was always, to me, Dan Gable, but I think you had to put Sanderson right up there next to Gable, if not ahead of him. So I'm going to go with Kale Sanderson.
Okay. Next question. The worst movie you have ever seen?
Oh gosh.
I will go first.
I already
I've got
know what
two.
you're going to say.
I've got two. Maybe. I don't know if you.
I think I know one of
I've
them.
got two. One of them's called Monkey Bone,
Yeah, fine.
Yeah.
and the other one is Five Finger Freddy.
Oh shit.
They're horrible.
Yeah, the name of the movie sounds like it's horrible. I only one know what it's about. It sounds that bad.
Let's go Big Glenn.
Oh my goodness, this is a horrible because I'm not really a movie person. Let's see here. I'm gonna go out of the box and say probably Fast and Furious 7, maybe.
Okay.
I'm just throwing something out there.
Okay. What about you, Chris?
Monkey Bone would be up there as one. Trying to think of it. What's the Adam Sandler? Is it Little Nicky?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
that's one.
love that movie.
Come on,
I
Gonzo.
never-
I'm not a fan of it.
I never was a big fan of that movie, so I'd have to probably put. And I'm a big Adam Sandler fan, but it'd probably be
Yeah.
that and Monkey Bone.
Okay. What
But
about
hey,
you,
real
Justin?
quick, Kale
Okay.
Sanderson was 159-0 in college.
Holy shit! Yeah,
NCAA
yeah.
wrestler.
I can see why you would pick that.
Okay, Justin.
That's insane.
The Marine.
The Marine.
You know why?
The first one?
Hey,
The first one or one with the
All-
men?
all
The
of
one
them.
with the Miz.
all of
Okay.
them. You may have to go all on that
Okay.
one.
Next question. 3 bands that you have never got to see that you wished you would have. I'll give you some time to think. I'm gonna go first. One that I'm so shocked I never got to see. It was Styx. I never got to see Styx. I'm a big Styx fan. Rolling Stones is one I wish I'd have got to see, and one because it was one of my dad's favorites, and I did get to see some country people. Waylon Jennings. I would have loved to see Waylon Jennings. I was a pretty big fan of his also. I did get to see Johnny Cash when I was very small, and I have seen Hank Williams Jr., which was very good. But yeah, Styx, Rolling Stones, and Waylon Jennings for me. Justin, what about you?
Oh man. Bands I haven't got to see. Huh. Someone's gonna have to go before me.
I'll go ahead and go. I know my 3.
Okay,
I'm
Big
going
Glenn.
to- Yeah, The Doors, Grateful Dead, and AC/DC.
You've never seen AC/DC, Glenn?
I'm not, but I know the window is getting kind of slim right now with that.
Oh yeah, they're awesome. What about Chris?
It'd be Rolling Stones, Foo Fighters, and Metallica.
All right, Justin.
Oh man, you're gonna come back to me? Shit.
Yeah, I mean,
I know.
Hey Gonzo, I could have went Metallica Gonzo, but I know I still got a good chance to see those guys. So
AC/DC they put on a good show. So if you get a
yeah.
chance to see them, I definitely recommend it.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to say. Oh man, this is tough.
See, knowing Justin is probably going to be like NSYNC.
Backstreet
No.
Boys.
No, I haven't seen NSYNC, but I would go see them. I would go see them just for the nostalgia. Just like I went and saw Shania Twain like not too
Hey,
long
there you
ago.
go.
I've
And
seen
even
I've seen
Ward.
Shania Twain before.
Yeah,
That's country, baby.
I even wore a cowboy hat and some short shorts, so I was in it.
He's in it to win it.
I was. No, I would have to say AC/DC would be one I would like to see. That I haven't got
Hey,
to see.
they play out Notre Dame this summer.
Yeah, but I'm not.
Yeah. I know what you're
I don't
saying,
want to
but
go
I
to
get it.
I don't want to go to Notre Dame Stadium to see Notre Dame to see a concert. I go to Notre Dame Stadium to see my Notre Dame play football. So
They're playing Ohio State also.
Yeah.
yeah,
I hope they beat the shell Ohio State.
No, ACDC's playing at Ohio State.
Oh,
okay.
yeah. I'm not gonna go to Ohio State. Honestly, I don't know if the leaders. I don't know if this is a touchy subject or not.
Tell
But
you.
if the supreme leaders of Iran are listening, Trump is in Horseshoe Stadium or whatever it's called. He's right there in that stadium in Ohio, the Ohio State Stadium, whatever you call it, Buckeye Stadium. He's right there. Drop a bomb right there.
Tony knows me. I can't stand Ohio State. So every time you mention that,
I just got that, and I bet Chris did too. I got this picture in my head. AC/DC just beat the shit out of Ohio State players with the guitars and shit.
Yes,
I got that picture in my head. I couldn't stop.
I paid to see some shit like that.
Let's see. I'm trying to get back to this. AC/DC's one. I'm trying to think of other bands that I haven't got to see. I would have to say Warrant is the one I would like to see. And probably Sister Christian. I would probably want to see them too.
Oh, the one, yeah.
Night Ranger.
Yeah,
Night Ranger. Yeah, Night
I've
Ranger.
seen them several times. They're fantastic.
Yeah, they're
They
good.
come right.
We just seen them not too long ago.
Yeah, they come around Indianapolis a lot. Like Indiana, you know.
Yeah, they're good. They put on a good show too.
Might have to knock
Hey,
it off.
guys, next up, you get to go watch any 3 pro wrestling matches
Oh
in
God.
history live. What 3 would they be? I'll go first while you guys can think. Andre and Hogan, there at WrestleMania 3. Any Steamboat Flair match. And then I would have loved to have been there at both of the Cody and Roman matches that they had at WrestleMania. Either one or both. So them are my matches. And there's a lot of great ones. What about you, Big Lynn?
I'm going to go with Hogan, Andre, WrestleMania 3. Foley, Undertaker, Candy Reed, 98. Yeah, it was 98, right? When he didn't want to sell.
I think so.
Then Flair, not Flair, but Undertaker and Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 25.
Okay. All right, Chris?
Yeah, it'd be Taker, Mankind, Hell in a Cell. I can't remember exactly what year. I think it's the 90 either 90 or 91 Royal Rumble, the one where Flair wins it. Then has the
fair to Flair. Not fair to Flair.
Yep.
Gotta be fair to Flair.
And then my other one would be Stone Cold Steve Austin, Bret Hart, WrestleMania.
Okay. And Justin.
All right. I'm trying to see if I can throw all you guys off here. I would like to I would like to see Bret Hart versus Owen Hart, Steel Cage, SummerSlam. That's
Be
just
nice
one
there, baby.
I would love to see. Shawn Michaels versus Ric Flair, WrestleMania. Ric Flair's retirement
Yeah.
match.
One of my favorite.
And then probably one of my favorite matches of all time happens to be with Shawn Michaels as well. And that's Shawn Michaels, Razor Ramon ladder match at WrestleMania.
Yeah, WrestleMania 10, I believe.
Yep.
Okay, guys. Next question up. Who wins in a 4-way fight? Aku, Vader, Harley Race, or Brock Lesnar?
Oh
Ooh.
shit.
I still
Ah,
ain't made my I still ain't made my final decision on this, and I've known about the question.
I'm going Haku because everything I've heard about everybody talk about Haku, it sounded like almost everybody was scared of that motherfucker. So I'm gonna go with Haku.
I'm going with Haku. I heard everybody was afraid of Harley Race too, but I'm going with, and Vader was a crazy son of a bitch,
And
and
Lesnar's
Lesnar
a big
dangerous.
crazy
So
son of a bitch too. So.
I think I'm going with you, Chris. I think I'm going with Haku.
yeah, I have to say Haku and Vader.
Obviously,
Yeah,
I
big
gotta go with I gotta go with Haku because that story about the police officers and shit. You know.
Okay. And our last hot seat question before we go the true or not true
False.
is who's the who's the greatest boxer of all time? Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray Leonard, Floyd Mayweather, or you can pick somebody else.
They ain't Floyd
I'm going
Mayweather.
I'm going with Muhammad Ali. How about you, Chris?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Muhammad Ali as well. Even though Lennox Lewis was probably one of my favorites
Yep.
to watch, and I think he's right up there with anybody. But I'd have to give the nod to Muhammad Ali.
Wasn't Lennox Lewis the one that knocked out Tyson during in his run?
Buster Douglas did. I think Lewis beat him also, though. I think.
Yeah.
But Buster knocked him out in Japan, out of nowhere. I mean, the odds were like 30-1 or some shit.
Lennox Lewis was one of the last lineal heavyweight champions.
Yep. What about you, Big Glenn?
I gotta go with Muhammad Ali.
Okay, and you, Justin.
So I'm gonna turn this into a two answer question. Me personally, only because growing up, I got to watch him more frequently.
Gosh, I know what you're gonna say.
Iron Mike Tyson.
Oh,
Okay.
All right, never mind.
Okay.
However, getting to watch him through older videos and everything like that, not getting to see him live, I'm going to say Muhammad Ali.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I thought you were gonna say
All right.
Floyd Mayweather for a second. I'm like, oh my goodness. I was waiting for the heel turn.
No.
Okay. Okay, guys, let's go to our
Oh
true
no!
or not.
Actually, I do have. I changed it. My bad.
Okay.
My bad.
Okay.
The greatest boxer of all time, Jake Paul.
Hey, there you go. Yes.
Okay, guys, let's go to our true or not true questions. Our
False.
first one: the Kansas City Chiefs are a playoff team again. I will go first. I think that's true, guys. I like what they've done. Big Glenn.
True. I'll go one up you on that one. I'm gonna say they're probably a Super Bowl contender.
Okay. Big Glenn's a Chief fan now. Okay.
Nah.
Okay, Justin, what about you?
True, but I still think they don't get over the hump.
Okay. And Chris.
True, as long as Patrick Mahomes is back pretty early in the season. If he has to wait or miss a lot of the season, because you got to remember he got hurt kind of late in the year, so I'm not sure how his rehab is, if he'll be ready at the beginning of the season. I think some of it depends on him. But if Mahomes is back, I love the moves they made at running back, and their defense has been pretty good. They got to take care of the offensive side, and I think they've done that. So I'm gonna say true.
Yeah, I forgot
Okay.
about that. He got hurt like the week before Christmas or some shit.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. Colts, the Indianapolis Colts overpaid for Alec Pierce. Chris.
Not true. I don't think they overpaid for him. I think they paid about what they were going to have to pay if they wanted to keep him. The only way they wouldn't have had to pay him that is basically if they'd got a deal done maybe last year. But after the season he had last year, he was the top wide receiver, free agent at the market. So you were going to have to pay him a decent amount. But yeah, I don't think they overpaid him. I think he's over the last 2 years has proven his worth. And I think that in the situation they were in, they paid him what they had to pay to be able to keep him. And I think they've done the smart things. If you're a franchise tagged him and he has another year like he did last year, that price tag just keeps going up. So I'd say not true.
Yeah, I've been going back and forth on this because at one point I thought they overpaid for him, but after hearing that New England and San Francisco offered him more money, I'm going to agree with you that it's not true. I don't think they overpaid. Justin.
Yeah, I don't think they overpaid for him. I mean, if you look at the way he performed last year versus the rest of the team, I mean, he had a phenomenal year. He earned his money. We knew that we had to make the decision of him or Pierce, and we already knew that if we couldn't retain Daniel Jones, that he was leaving. So to be able, because he basically said the only reason why he was wanting to stay was because of Daniel Jones. So to be able to get a guy like Alec Pierce, who honestly is our first true number one in a long time since probably Reggie Wayne and Marvin Harrison. I think he's our first true number one, I believe. I think it's a very good move, and I don't honestly think we overpaid for him. I think we got him at a pretty decent value.
Okay. Big Glenn.
Not true.
Okay. Next up, guys, the Raiders are the biggest winners in free agency. Big Glenn. True or not true?
Not true. I think Chiefs did a little bit better.
Okay. Justin, what about you?
I'm gonna say not true. I don't think they were the big winners. They are definitely a top winner because they definitely improved. They made some big moves, and heck, they even have enough cap space to still be able to keep Max Crosby. So therefore, and you don't lose him now. So I mean, it was a win for them. Do I think they're big winners? The biggest winners? No. Honestly, I personally think the Rams might be one of the bigger winners. Look at how they reloaded. There's a lot of teams that reloaded this year. It's going to be pretty interesting. I mean, you look at the Bills. They just got Bradley Chubb. I don't know, and so like a lot of teams are rebuilding and reloading to get ready for next season, and it's going to be pretty exciting for the football season this year.
I'm going to say true. I think they were the biggest winners. I think they're a really, really bad football team last year, and I think they've got a good opportunity to take a big step. I'm not going to say a playoff team, but I think they could be close, especially if they can protect the quarterback. Chris.
I really like what the Raiders have done, but I'm going to say not true because I think the Tennessee Titans are right up there with the Raiders as being big winners in free agency. I like what the moves they made, adding with using a lot of cap space they had. So I think the Raiders are right up there, but I'd probably put the Titans up there as well. So I'm gonna go untrue.
And I agree with what Justin said about the Rams. Them couple of moves they made
Getting them
defensively
two
were
corners,
really good.
Getting them two corners
Really big
was real
for them.
big.
Yep. Next question. New England Patriots found their number one receiver in Romeo Doubs. True or not true? Big Glenn.
Not true. He's not number one, and he's injury prone.
Okay. Chris.
I'm gonna say not true, just because I haven't seen them be able to stay healthy for a full season. So I worry a little bit about that. So I'm gonna say not true.
And Justin.
Yeah, I'm gonna say not true. You know, he doesn't stay healthy, so it'll be great to see him healthy, and then maybe we can say the opposite.
I'm going to say true. I think he's going to have 70 to 80 catches and over 1,000 yards.
Oh shit, Danta.
I really do. I think he's gonna have. I think he's gonna stay healthy, and I think he's gonna have a big year. Next up, Miami Dolphins got their quarterback, and Malik Willis. Chris,
I'm gonna say true. I've been a Malik Willis fan for a while, so I am probably a little biased, but there was times last year in Green Bay, sometime or when he was in there, that the offense looked like it was running a little smoother than it did with Jordan Love. I got, like I said, if the Colts weren't going to re-sign Daniel Jones, I was on board to make a run to maybe try to get Willis. So I do. I think he's going to be a good fit down there in Miami. He's with guys, a coach and a GM, and some executives there that know him. So yeah, I'm going to say true.
Justin.
Yeah, I'm gonna say true as well.
Okay, and Big Glenn.
True.
Yeah, I it's going to be a lot better than what they had. I think they're moving in the right direction. I wonder, is the offensive line going to hold up for them? They got to build that up. I'm going to say true also. I'm going to go with you guys. Guys, last question. In your opinion, not your opinion, excuse me. I'll make a statement and you can say true or not true. NFL is the greatest sport right now. Big Glenn.
Ooh, shit. Man, you talking about, I mean, I'm a big WWE fan. I'll ride a horse till the damn legs fall off and everything else. But the money that they make, how everybody is with Super Bowl and playoffs, fantasy football, betting, true.
Yeah, I think true also. I mean, I know soccer's crazy worldwide, but yeah, I think the NFL is the greatest sport. What about you, Justin?
I think college football right now.
Okay.
The reason why I say
So you IU fan, huh?
no, I'm definitely not an IU fan. Definitely not an IU fan. I'm gonna say college football. And here's the reason why. Because now you look at these kids, they're gonna get paid to go basically wherever they want to. They make so much money on revenue and all these bowl games and stuff. I mean, college football is killing it. Now they got the game back, and that game's really killing it. So yeah, I personally think right now the hottest sport to watch right now is college football.
Okay.
Or maybe just call us sports like you top tier sports like basketball and football. Because if you look at the NIL stuff, man, you can find NIL like, for example, if you want to buy one of the football players as jerseys, you can do it through their NIL shops and shit. So
Well, it's not so much that it's just
yeah,
you
It's
look at college football and it's one game. If you lose
Yeah.
that one game, now you got to watch every
Hope and pray.
single week, hoping for somebody to lose so that you can move. That person drops and you can move up. So every game in college football matters week to week. Versus in the NFL, you may only have to win 9 games, 10 games.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know if they've overtook the NFL, but man, they're close. And I definitely think they've overtook the NCAA basketball. I think football has overtook them. NCAA basketball was huge at one time, and it's not what it used to be, no doubt about it. Chris, what about you?
I think it kind of depends what you mean by greatest. But if you're going by like to me, just football in general is the best sport to watch on TV. Period. It might not be. It ain't necessarily probably my favorite to go watch live, but I think watching football. I don't think there's a better sport than football, NFL or college, to watch on TV. I think I think it's just made perfect for TV. I love going to Colts games, but when you're there live, you miss some stuff that you catch when you're watching it on TV.
Yeah.
You don't get to see all the replays and some of that stuff.
And
So I would have to go with football, but me personally, there ain't nothing like going to a baseball game.
yeah,
Baseball is my favorite to go watch live in person. But I would have to say football is probably definitely the most popular sport, especially in the United States. So I would have to go with football in general. And I do agree with Justin. College football just keeps getting bigger and bigger. NFL keep getting bigger and bigger as well. But me personally, if I'm going to go like watch a live game, I love going to watch baseball.
and to add on to watching NFL in person instead of being kind of boring in that way, I have a kind of a hot take for you guys, and it's more of a personal opinion. But I feel like going and watching a NASCAR race is actually a little bit better than watching an NFL game live in person because of the action and shit.
Really?
Yeah,
I've never been to NASCAR. So
yeah, it's always something, it's just the action. So
But football is definitely king, especially in the United States.
Absolutely.
It's starting to even take over more globally.
global, yep. Yeah, I
yeah,
agree.
you got games overseas and shit. We got ones in Europe and everything.
Well, it's not going to be too long, but there's going to be a game overseas every week.
Yeah.
That's what they're moving to. There's going to be an overseas game every week.
Is there going to be one in Australia this season?
Yep.
The Rams.
Yep.
Okay, guys, that's all I have.
And
Bills?
Rams 49ers?
I want to say it was definitely the Rams. I can't remember the other team though, but I know it's in Australia.
Okay, guys, that's all I have. You guys got anything before we get out of here?
I do
Yeah,
not.
false.
There you go.
Tomorrow, guys, join us for Face or Heel at 8 p.m. on our channel. And also, we'll be back with Gonzo Sports Room, 10 p.m. Eastern also.
Yes, sir.
All right. Please hit that subscribe button on YouTube at Gonzo Sports Room, and we will see you guys tomorrow.